All aboard! Even if you're not a train spotter.
Like Paul is.
I know, it's still a fun campground.
I'm James.
I'm Paul, and of course our travel companion Chompers.
And we are coming to you from San Clemente State Beach Campground in San Clemente State Park in San Clemente, California.
Another coastal camping experience.
Your first test, where are we?
So San Clemente State Park is located on the very southern tip of Orange County, which is actually the county I grew up in. We came here as a kid all the time. It's located on a bluff overlooking the Pacific and right off Highway 5, so it's super easy access.
The campground is very large. There's tenting, there's RV spaces, and there's full hookup spaces. There's spaces for large A-class, B, C, tents, you name it. There are a couple of big group sites. If you're doing an aerial, you can get an idea. There are some sites, boondocking, however, that are right on the cliff in a row that are just beautiful, like dead-on views of the ocean. There's a cul-de-sac area that, you know, get some group of friends together and rent together. There's also some group sites, and I'm not sure if you can actually bring RVs or if it's only tenting, but it's something to look into. We're here with a group, and we just all wanted full hookups, so we're in the full hookups area.
There's also a day use area, and there are people that come during the day to use it. It's a nice
Surfers.
Area right above the ocean on this cliff where there's a lot of picnic tables and things for day use, which is really nice. And during the day, lots of surfers.
Surfers, swimmers, yeah.
So if you're not in the full hookup site, there is a full shower house. It's coin operated.
Oh, more than one.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. And there is also a dump station. So if you did want to boondock for a couple days, there are options there too. So why camp at San Clemente Beach Park?
Why, Paul?
I will tell you.
We know why. We're telling you why.
Well, it's a coastal campground, and we're doing our
wonderful.
coastal campgrounds this winter. It is located on a bluff overlooking San Clemente State Beach, and there are several paths that lead down to the ocean. And what is interesting is the train between LA and San Diego runs right along the ocean. So as you're at the ocean, you can actually see the train come by, which we saw a couple times. So if you're a train spotter, it's also a great place to spot the Amtrak and the coastal train.
And when the weather's permitting, if you're an ocean lover, the beach is wonderful. It's a very deep sandy beach, and you can actually swim. You know, that's up to you, about temperature tolerance, I should say.
And because it's located on the bottom of the cliff, you kind of feel remote. You don't feel like you're in some commercialized beach with lots of things. You're really on a sandy beach along some cliffs, so it's really a nice beach.
As far as accessibility, because we're tucked in here, San Clemente on the beach, and, you know, pretty highly populated area, if you've got e-bikes or bikes, or even are towing a car, and you want to leave the campground to find some nice dinners and some, you know, shopping or whatnot, it's very, very accessible. And we also
walked. There's a path
pier
that parallels the railroad tracks. It goes all the way down to San Clemente Pier, where we had a nice happy hour at the Fisherman Restaurant there on the wharf. So
about a 30-minute walk, very easy along the ocean.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
So it's more than just going to the beach and sitting at the beach. You could go to the village, you could walk to the wharf and have happy hour. It's really a nice location. So we're here in wintertime. It's actually December, and it's pretty quiet here.
Yeah, it's a great, you know, we're shoulder season at the moment. Do be aware, because of the popularity, and some parks are this way, it is a 6-month rolling window for reservations. So whether you're planning for yourself or especially a group, keep in mind, you know, planning ahead. Unfortunately, that's one way to, you know, get around it. Doesn't mean that it's going to be sold out, but do plan ahead if you want a guarantee.
Yeah, and if it's a busier weekend, be prepared to get onto the California State website at midnight, 6 months to the day of when you want to check in, because some weekends do fill up in that first 24 hours.
And once again, big thanks to Doug and Christine for eagle eye watching and telling us, hey, it's 6 months out, do you want to book in December?
Yeah.
So thanks for that help, and we got a group of friends and had a very nice time. It's quiet this time of year.
Yeah. So yet again, another great beachside campground in California, and also one that's really nice to explore, not in summer, in the off season, because it's much quieter and much more mellow.
If you have beachside campgrounds, California, Oregon coast, whatever, I mean, we're on the West Coast for these little jaunts, do write comments below. We'd love to explore some of them. And what also means writing below is like, subscribe. If you want the notifications, click on that little bell, and you'll hear all about our antics and travels.
Absolutely.
And until then,
thank you for watching as always, and
travel safely. See you on the road.
Bye now.